another weight class in the 92 kilogram weight division. Now we have a matchup between Karzarkastan and Russia. Representing Karzarkastan, first to the stage, put your hands together for Duzbayev Aydar. And his opponent in the opposite corner, representing Russia, Peter will represent
Anatoly Shukin.
Anatoly, make your way to the stage.
So that's going to be an interesting one. We have actually a chessboxing debut by the country of Kyrgyzstan. We've never seen them compete before, or no, once. We've seen them once.
So
these guys
only bringing two fighters, and both fighters winning their weight division. So very strong program budding in Kyrgyzstan. We're happy to have them here again this year.
Yeah, very, very tough guys, boxers. I believe, I may be wrong, but I believe this particular chess boxer, Aydar, is a national team level boxer, active, you know.
So
but
very strong boxer.
Yeah. We'll see what its chess is about.
This is my old weight division. Last year it was won by a Kyrgyzstani. This year a Kyrgyzstani is fighting in it again, this time against a Russian. And we saw Anatoly box yesterday, no slouch. A very good boxer in his own right, but matched up against a very strong Kyrgyzstani national team boxer.
Let's see what his level of chess is. Anatoly's, he is a boxer, you know, he hasn't boxed professionally for a long time, but his main sport is boxing. His chess is very decent, but not good enough to finish it in the first round, I believe. But I mean, depends on the level of chess of his opponent, of course.
And for those watching at home, Russia did draw the white pieces and did start this game with D4. And Kyrgyzstan is with the black pieces.
Playing quite fast and, you know, moving with confidence, which means that it's not the first time he's playing chess on stage, probably.
Yeah, we see a King's Indian for the black pieces.
Yeah, the time difference is kind of a weird one on this one. It seems that Anatoly has white, right? Anatoly has white?
Correct.
Yeah. So, as if he is really aiming to slow things down and get to the boxing somehow.
Threat on the board for white.
He went to B8?
So
okay,
instead of B4, he comes back to B8.
Well, on that B4 square, it wouldn't have been stable. The threat wouldn't have been real. And so now they seem to be dashing it out. Black has given the address of the king, so we know where to aim, whereas white has postponed castling, this very Steinitzian kind of thing to do. So now he has the option. So he traded that a little fast. I would have preferred to have dashed the H-pawn up. Now this H5 move is possible. If he hadn't exchanged bishops first, that H5 move would not have been possible. White would have been able to run up the board and open the H file for the rook. Okay, that's bringing the queen into play, and then the knight's going to C5. He could have gone to E5. C5, I'm not sure how stable he is. Now white does have to choose at some point where he's going to put his king. There's pressure for the moment on the E-pawn, and so yeah, he should have protected that first with the F3 move, consolidated, and then moved on to kick out the knight. So black is really consolidating really well here.
And a lot of pressure on that E file, aiming down to the king, and white smartly getting out of that.
And that's a piece that has been blundered because the queen on E7, there was no longer a pin on it. So Anatoly really has to slow things down. I think his intuition from the start on that score was pretty good. He must have some information about his opponent. But this is just one-sided at this point, and he's going to be able to just do a complete liquidation. And he's only thinking in terms of time anyway.
So if what Peter has shared is true, this national team, a Kyrgyzstani boxer, is a great chess player.
Maybe I was just wrong and it's the other guy. There's two of them still competing. So one of them is, I'm not really good with names. So I may be wrong. Let's see.
Well, we are about to find out because there's the bell. The end of the first chess round is in the books. And this Russian-Kyrgyzstani matchup will move to the ring. Once again, in the black corner with the black pieces, Kyrgyzstan, and in the white corner with the white pieces, white gloves, Russia. And Russian chants egging on their countrymen.
Tolia, obviously unhappy with his position, shook his head a few times. And I see Daniil Solovyev has made the trip to Yerevan. I'm very happy to see him.
And Daniil using a lot of his free time, being a new father, training young chess boxing fit athletes and future chess boxers, the future generation of chess boxers in Russia, another OG of the scene. All right. So looking like a great athlete and a presumed national team fighter for Kyrgyzstan. A force to be reckoned with, this Kyrgyzstani. Great chess, and we're about to see his skill in boxing. And there's the bell. We are underway. The Kyrgyzstani coming out composed. Anatoly in his Russian boxing stance, bouncing back and forth. Kyrgyzstani fighting with his hands down, baiting shots. Starting to feel out his opponent, blocking an overhand right. A nice combination from the Russian. Jab lands for Kyrgyzstan. And then coming into the clinch, a combination that's stifled. Big right hand goes just wide for Kyrgyzstan. The Russian making the Kyrgyzstani do a squat, pulling down on the back of his head. The Armenian referee separating the fighters. We have some incredible clashes so far. No big punches landed, but a lot of tension building between these two fighters. Nice little lead hook landing for Kyrgyzstan. A slip at right hand for Kyrgyzstan. A flurry from Russia. A few punches getting through. Very even so far. Staying at distance, and as soon as they come inside range, big shots being landed. Jab from Kyrgyzstan. Now starting to use his lead hand more to set up shots. A right hand coming over the top, landing but not with much power. Big right hand from Russia, followed by a lead hook. Jab to the body from Kyrgyzstan. Big right hand block by from Russia. Warning not to use the inside of the glove from the referee. And we continue. Very even in the boxing still. Nice right hand from Russia. Train of jabs. And a right hand from Kyrgyzstan, backing up the Russian. Left hand to the body. Maybe a little out of control there, getting off balance. Over halfway through this round. Coming up on low time. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the bell. What a round of boxing. I mean, not many big punches landed because of the equal level. That was such a back and forth match. I really saw a lot of jabs just to keep distance, and then as soon as there was an entry, massive, very strong shots, mostly landing the guard of each other, but a few getting through. Very equal round. I think the judges could have called that either way.
I see the difference between like the amateur boxing level and the elite level is it's not only about getting the shots and knowing the technique, it's the way they receive the shots. You see that they're not phased at all. They roll with the punch. Like
they use them.
Any one of those punches would have landed on me, I would have been flat out. I mean,
at least flustered.
Yeah, at least
not
flustered.
damaged.
Exactly, and very worried for the rest of the bout.
Right.
You see, these guys are just
they absorb and they counter.
Yeah, I mean, I must say, I go to a lot of professional boxing competitions, MMA and stuff. You don't usually even see this level in the prelims of top events with big promotions. The level of boxing is below their level of boxing. What we see here in the Chessboxing semifinal is Olympics level, almost like Olympics level boxing.
World class, absolutely. And the chess, it's not even like these are two boxers that just happen to come to chess boxing. The chess is high level as well.
It is, but things have changed a little since I remember two black rooks on the. No. That was straight, but I thought black had two rooks on the file.
So relatively equal position now.
Now it's anybody's game.
Yeah, I think the only real difference is an isolated F pawn for white.
Okay, there is a pawn more which could play. Oh, but that's a
now 2 pawns more.
That's a blunder though, and I'm pretty sure Anatoly is. Oh, he didn't pick up on it. That rook was given away. The bishop on b1 could have just. But now he did. He repaired his mistake.
The second move, it stayed there. So the boxing.
Absolutely.
So as we see here, the Kyrgyzstani, this is his chess boxing world championship debut. Great first round of chess. Box, very equal round of boxing. Now back to chess, and his chess is affected.
But actually, this position with the exchange down, I kind of prefer black. Because the pawn is very dangerous, and now there are two other pawns. That rook is going to be just busy, holding the pawn for it not to queen. So, what is white going to do? Is he going to rush to the queen side with the king, or is he going to want to stay in defense?
Wow, so giving up 2 pawns in order to put pressure on the white rook and advance his pawn to promotion.
So he can maybe take. That was very smart. If he played queen immediately, he would have just traded everything. Okay, you'd have to calculate who arrives first on the queen side. But now there's no question about it. Black is.
Yeah, black with his piece advantage, scooping up white's pawns. And he only needs to hold on to 1 for advancement.
Oh, this is
sacrificing the knight in order to have that run. Ladies and gentlemen, a draw on the board. And that means it will all come down to this boxing round. We will have 1 more boxing round to decide this match. Everyone on your feet. We're about to see an electric round of boxing. For those at home, we don't know who won the first boxing round, but very likely it was a draw, meaning that the winner of this boxing round will advance to the chess boxing finals in this 92-kilogram weight division. And to the 2,600 people around the world tuning in to the live stream, you're in for a treat. A right hand lance for Russia right off the bat. And a lead hook for Kyrgyzstan. A response right hand. All caution to the ring. Win. Both men throwing huge shots that could end at any moment. Already 2 big right hand land for each man. Right for Russia. right into the clinch after. Any of these shots could be the end. Any second could be the last. Right back into the action. Kyrgyzstan taking the center of the ring, narrowly avoiding a right hand from Russia. Russia striking to the back of the head, jumping on top of the Kyrgyzstani again. A slight quell in the action as both men catch their breath. A little off balance is the Russian, but composing himself before a Kyrgyzstani right hand comes into the guard. Right hand lands for Kyrgyzstan to the body, and then a left. Right hand down onto the top of the Kyrgyzstani's head. Oh, a counter left lands for the Russian. Kyrgyzstan with his hands down, baiting a shot from a Russian, looking for a counter punch. Will he have it? The Russian smartly throwing and immediately grappling. Low time in this round, less than a minute to decide who will advance to the finals. A nice parry and left hand from the Kyrgyzstani. Oh, big right hand going just wide. Russia landing. Now up against the ropes. A beautiful right hand and pivot. Seconds left. A left hand for Kyrgyzstan. And then a left, pushing him up against the ropes. And there's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. This will go to the judges' scorecards after an incredible boxing round. Everyone in this stadium, put your hands together. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this will come down to a judge's scorecard. In the event of a draw, it will come down to whoever was playing with the black pieces. In this case, that would be Russia. So if it is a draw, Russia will win. If someone wins, it is over. There seems to be a dispute over the point. I would expect nothing less from this close of a matchup. I don't know if we've ever had a closer chess boxing match. Coming all the way down to a stalemate and having to be settled in a final round of boxing between very equal boxers between Kyrgyzstan and Russia. Looks like the judges are still deliberating. Decision to come. And an embrace between the competitors. Good sportsmanship on display. We love to see it. Very close competition. Very exciting. Still some deliberation around the ring. The Iranian judge about to pass off his decision. The Latvian already having submitted his choice. And for those tuning in from Chess TV, over 2,500 people, 2,500 chess fans, thank you for watching. Decision to come. If you like this sport, if you want to get more involved, reach out. Ladies and gentlemen, fighters, please make your way to the center of the ring. In one of the closest chess boxing matches of this World Championship. The winner to advance to the finals in this 92 kilogram weight division by split decision, Russia! Congratulations to Anatoly Shukin! What a match. And the Russians in the stadium going crazy, and for good reason. Congratulations to Russia.